Hello folks, and welcome back to our playthrough of Fallout 4. In the last episode we completed Nuka World. I was thinking of doing the Nuka-cade stuff here, but looking through it, it didn't look like it actually was going to be that great to do for a stream, so I decided to pass it up. So we're back in Diamond City here, and we're going to go talk to NIck Valentine, sort of update him on our fake search for our son, since that's just a cover for Kayla to find the Institute. Omar, hello there. Also, happy birthday to Bendy Heartslayer in chat here. And as you can see at the top left corner of the screen, we have a Far Harbor death counter.
Why don't you learn not to snoop on a woman's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back, and not with your son. What happened?
You were right, it's your fault. I could do that.
This is your fault, Nick. You had me running around all over the place, while Kellogg was busy handing Sean over to the Institute.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
Oh, Mr. Metal for Hands doesn't know how to get back to the factory.
No, I skipped that part of the orientation film, while they were busy pulling me apart and putting me back together again. Look, the sad thing is, I have no idea.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg? Huh.
You read my mind. He had to have a way in and out.
Yeah, but something tells me he's not gonna drop by for a chat and coffee.
He's dead, Nick.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
I'd do it again. I regret it. I'd do it again.
Doesn't matter what he knew. I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
There's no way that could ever work.
Stay with me on this. We get a piece of Kellogg's gray matter and take it to Amari. Then we see if she's got the goods to pull this off.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Let's take Nick.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going.
Alright, Porter Gage. Oh, I can only send him to a Raider outpost. That's interesting. Well, let's send him to Abernathy.
Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me. And by the way, at some point, you owe me an interview. I want to hear how this whole story got started.
I don't owe you anything, Piper. Alright, let me fix my chat window here real quick. So Omar said, "Oh, nothing is better than celebrating your birthday by watching a guy get killed by bugs. That's true fun, my dudes." And Pickle Mike has shown up and says, "Look, it's the Holy Nuke Carrier," referring to NIck Valentine here. Pickle Mike wants me to just load Nick up with a whole bunch of nukes and then have him go crazy.
Even good people do crazy things.
Alright, so we're actually not going to do the stuff related to that quest. We're actually going to do... maybe... Where is it? Where is it? Oh, talk to Ellie. I didn't even listen to the thing yet. Are you serious? Oh, it's not even here. Alright, so well, let's all shove ourselves back in here. Ellie, where you at? Oh, you're just hanging out over here?
Miss Perkins.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
The only thing I'm ready for is danger and awesome.
I'm afraid hard-earned caps is all we've got to offer, honey. Anyway, the client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth, Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
So is the fedora and trench coat mandatory when solving these cases? Because I'm thinking smoking pipe and British accent.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, Gumshoe. The Nakano residence is up in the northeast.
Oh, Valentine
near the
didn't
coast,
like that.
A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
Alright, well, we are off to the far north here. And Pickle Mike says, "Oof, the death counter for Far Harbor has begun." Well, it's just up there. It hasn't actually started yet. And Bendy Heart says, "Wow, my dad just broke my present." Wait, what? What do you mean he broke your present? Pickle Mike says, "Well, will Newbie survive, or will he get his ass chewed by bad people and monsters?" Tune in to the next episode of Newbie Dies in Fallout. Except we're starting the episode now. Alright, I got a mute fruit here. Probably the biggest thing when we do get to Far Harbor is the radiation. Bendy Heart says he broke my guitar. Oh, really? Ooh. That hurts. How did he do that? Did he break the string on it? Or like... Pickle Mike says, "Shh," as I said, tune in to the next episode. Hopefully we won't die too much in this episode. But, we will find out. Alright, so we gotta head north through all of this mess. Why do I have... Oh, I do have two things. Here, okay. Turn off dangerous mines. There we go. And Nick is following behind us, sorta. A little ways away, but following behind us nevertheless. Alright, so we're gonna head up north, talk to the Nakanos, that sort of thing. But yeah, Kayla has pretty much returned to the Commonwealth as the Pirate Queen. She hasn't fully set herself up yet, though. Or at least she has, like... We could say the Raider outposts are more the military arm for her. And the outposts that have trade, that's all centered around Starlight Drive-In, those are more of the civilian outposts for Kayla and her pirate army. Pickle Mike says, I once had a death counter and it went negative just to show how I am in Fallout. Look at you with the jokes there. Trying to make everyone think that you're Uber in Fallout 4. Although you probably are better than me. Alright, we have some wild Mongols. Alright, do we have enough carry weight for this? Oh yeah, we do. I think one of our big goals when we do get to Far Harbor is setting up that little settlement that the crazy old man is at, because that's really going to help us in the long term. Pickle Mike asks, who's ready for spooky time? In reference to Halloween, which we're still more than a month away from. But some people really like Halloween, so I understand. I mean, for me personally, Halloween it's not bad. I just haven't done anything for Halloween since my senior year of college. Omar says, my Fallout 4 death counts are 0 since I don't have the game. Omar wins. And Bendy Hart seems to be quite excited for Halloween as well. Oh, there's that random glowing one that's over in a small little trash island. Bendy Hart asks, what should I be for Halloween? Well, what do you have an interest in? And what's your budget? Those are like the two main questions whenever it comes to Halloween. Pickle Mike said to kill the glowing one, but we're gonna let it be. With nukes? No. Yeah, Pickle Mike wants me to get a fat man and a bunch of nukes, but as I've told him multiple times, in survival mode, it's rather difficult. Oh, Smiling Kate from several episodes ago. It's rather difficult to use a fat man in survival mode because you're limited by your carry weight. Because the Fat Man itself is probably like 27 carry weight, something like that. I guess we'll just continue going this way. That'll work. Pickle Mike says, I won't stop until I see you kill something with a nuke. Yeah, so far the only time that we've even attempted that was back in Nuka World when we were taking on those gunners. When that one gunner was in the power armor, and we fired a mini nuke directly on him, and he still survived. Omar says, don't dress up newbie for Halloween unless you want to get your ass kicked. Are you saying don't dress up newbie, or don't dress up as newbie? You don't have to worry unless you're up against mines, or... Well, what else have I had issues with? There's been a lot of things. What else has killed me a lot? Oh, some of the bosses have killed me a lot. Like the Mechanist. Oh, that was a bad boss fight. Pickle Mike says I put vegetables in the candy. Ew. You're a horrible person. Omar says bugs? Like, Omar, are you saying you put bugs in the candy? Distress signal found. Oh, that's from the these one guys. I thought I turned off all the distress signals on the Brotherhood of Steel, but apparently I didn't. Oh, bugs have killed me. Yeah, that's what you were talking about, Omar. Yeah, those cave crickets. Or I think they are cave crickets, right? I think that's what they were. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking there for a moment, Omar. Pickle Mike says, what has killed Newbie a lot? Let me think. Everything. Oh dear. Mr. Gutsy. Whew. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see. I have the purified water. We'll take one of those. And a ribeye steak. We'll take that. That'll work. Hey, some power armor here. Nah. Pickle Mike says, I dare you to not use VATS. Oh, I'm not that adventurous yet. Although I actually didn't even really use VATS there. I used the Deadeye portion for this Institute rifle. It helps out a lot. Although I noticed that I'm now under 100 on my reserve ammo for my fusion cells, so that kind of sucks. And since we've made a little bit of progress, let's save. Oh, also exciting news for everyone who's thinking about Fallout 76. Pickle Mike says you missed a lot of times. I did better than I normally do. So anyways, regarding Fallout 76, there's been a new trailer for the intro for 76, and pretty much what it said in the description for that trailer is on the 23rd of August, the beta is coming for Xbox One players, and then a week later on the 30th, PC and PS4 players will be getting access to the beta. So we still have a little bit more than a month to go, which is kind of good because it'll give us time to work on finishing up the Fallout 4 stuff. So it'll be approximately like at least 8 more episodes after this one. Give or take 8 or 9 more episodes, something like that, of Fallout 4. And I think in 8 or 9 more episodes we can complete the main story and Far Harbor. We're going to be doing the Far Harbor stuff for the moment, but Pickle Mike says, be like me, I use my hands. I'm not going to use my hands in combat for doing the whatchamacallit, fighting when I don't have any perks for it. Pickle Mike says, I'm hoping that Fallout 76 isn't trash. You and everyone else. Especially those who've pre-ordered it. Oh dear. Ooh, that's a big bug. Nose! Nose! Oh crap. Okay, we're gonna need to do Med-X because we have parasites. So we're gonna do a stim pack. We're gonna do Med-X. And then we'll need to do the water. Oh, nope, too late. Do I count that on the Far Harbor death? I'm not gonna count it because we haven't actually entered Far Harbor yet. Okay. Omar, I guess you're right. The bugs do kill me a lot.
Who's there?
Pack? What are the pack doing around here? We took them out. They should be dead. Oh dear. Oh dear, I'm dead. Ah, nose. Well, I guess that works for Ada. Just blow up the car. Oh, hey, Nick picked up a pack. A pack rifle. Oh, Nick, you're so funny. Alright, anything good here? Not really. Not really looking for that Raider armor. Okay, where the hell is this guy? There you are. Okay, that is done. Should probably switch over to this operator's sniper rifle. Well, I don't know what happened to the rest of the guys, because Ada's just blowing them up. Ooh, heavy raider right leg. Interesting. Alright, come on, Nick, let's go. Pickle Mike says perfect explosion. Oh, from the car blowing up. Yeah, it was pretty nice. And we have some regular raiders, I think, over here. Oh, gunners. Let's see. I need to go across this bridge, right? It'll help. Come on. And kablamo. Aim for the head. I'm getting a lot of crotch shots here. I mean, I guess it's good that these guys are in combat armor. Otherwise, they'd be having a very bad time. Gotcha. Alright. So he has a sturdy combat armor chest piece, but I think mine is already... yeah, 30, so that's already taken care of. Nothing more beneficial there. And then the sergeant here. Oh, I didn't want to grab that.
Here's what I've got.
Nick, you're just picking up all manner of... oh, you have a Wounding Institute rifle. Targets bleed for 25 points of damage. That's not bad. But hold on to that combat rifle there. Pickle Mike says, got to love Fallout 4 physics. Shoots head many times, but they walk like nothing happened. That is very true. Also, one thing that I have to get back to being used to now is I can't jump off of high places anymore. Because I'm not in power armor anymore, you know. The last few streams, it's been all power armor, so I could just jump off without a care in the world. If I do that now, I'm gonna die a very hilarious death. Alright, I think this spot is safe to save, because we're almost over at the Nakano residence. Let's see, outside of Fallout 4 news, our Crusader Kings 2 Let's Play has been going alright. Finally starting to expand my forces a little bit. Oh no, you're back. No! No, darn it! I hate bugs. Omar says, oh yeah, why aren't you in power armor? I decided to actually leave the power armor and try to do this in regular armor. Reason for that is I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on stealth now. So we're going to see how well this works. That's why Pickle Mike recommended to do a death counter, because there's going to probably be a lot of deaths out in Far Harbor. A legendary raider? Where?
Something out there.
Well, obviously. Oh dear. There's Ada blowing up cars again. Oh, and there's some Marlurks over here. Oh. Okay, you know what? You want to use a combat shotgun? I'll use a combat shotgun. Oh, come on, seriously. You're gonna miss that close up. Oh, crap. Come on, you're almost down. One more shot. There we go. Is that it? That is it. Okay. So this one has a powered operator's right leg, and it's actually an improvement over what we have so far. Only bad thing is it is heavy. So right leg, 4.5 versus 10. I'll grab it. I'm not going to use it just yet, but I'll grab it. Give it to someone to carry.
Glad to be of service.
This is one bad thing with some of the operator stuff is I've noticed that it, well, any of the, hold on, left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg. Oh, okay. I'm just missing a headpiece. That's what I'm missing. One of the things I've noticed about the Raider armor is it is rather heavy for some reason. Like having a leg that's, you know, 10 weight is like a lot. Alright, as I was saying at some point a few minutes ago, oh, Pickle Mike says there's a queen there, be careful. Uh-oh. Let's go around here. Because I really didn't bring my queen killing stuff. Oh dear, super mutants. Oh dear, Marlurk. Ooh, it has blown up some of these guys. Oh no. Alright, let's see. Best way to get there? Well, I guess kind of just going across, I think. Let's save before we go that way and potentially kill ourselves. So anyways, as I was, and keep trying to say, hello there, Mr. Raimi. Welcome to the stream. We're just going to the Nakano residence to get ready to do Far Harbor here. So with Crusader Kings 2 right now, we're finally starting to expand out a little bit. I just hope that we don't lose our leader yet, because that would like really suck. Ghouls, of course. Raimi says, sweet deal. Sweet deal. Looking forward to this then. Nice. Yeah, it should be a fun little experience as we make our way to Far Harbor. Hopefully, anyways. Of course, we are doing this without power armor, and we did all of Nuka World pretty much with power armor, so this is gonna be a little bit more challenging. Hopefully I get a level up again pretty soon. Okay, it's actually getting there. But yeah, hopefully we'll get a level up and we can continue to boost our sneak a little bit. Because we're definitely, I think, going to need that when we get to Far Harbor. It's just gonna be a necessity. Pickle Mike says, strange, I know that ghouls take more damage from fire than anything else. Just means that you play it way too much. Hello there, Sharma. What is your best settlement?
Come in. I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. They could be raiders, or gunners, or God knows what else.
So what is my best settlement? That's a good question. Probably right now it's Sanctuary, not so much for any particular reason, just because it's where the most people are and where most of the stuff is at the moment. Really what it is, I mean, I want to make Starlight Drive-In the place that I do all my manufacturing. So pretty much all my creating ammunition and that sort of thing.
Should head over to the Nakano residence when we can. Find out what their case is about.
Raimi says, yeah, this is going to be good, because you're going to need the rad protection from the power armor. Because damn. Yeah, without that, that's my biggest concern.
We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You have to get to work right away, Detective.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
That is not important right now. You have to help me find my daughter.
Yep, that's me. Lowly partner. I don't even get real business cards.
Right. Getting back to my daughter. It all started with this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Let's talk money. Investigations for the missing aren't cheap.
Sorry about this, Kenji. Expenses and all that.
I am not going to barter over my daughter's life. Your fee is going to be 300 caps. Take it or leave it.
I really don't like Kenji.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Pickle Mike says she's a synth. Well, certainly that's what she's thinking. Raimi says, I chose Starlight Drive-In as my settlement city. I have like 40 people there. I use them to fight in my arena. It's a good way to do it.
Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
Kasumi's journal. Radio project update. The range on this thing is just terrible. Nothing but static and the occasional crazy thinking the machine is talking to me. Ugh. I'm going to work on boosting the bandwidth. There's a lot of electronics left in Granddad's boathouse. With all the nautical navigation tech he was tinkering with, I bet I could find something that can pick up frequencies from further out. Now, where did I leave my key to the safe?
Kasumi was spending time in her grandfather's old boathouse? Huh. Sounds like we know where we're heading next.
Yep. Now, there's a few other log entries that you can find about Kasumi, where she's talking about stuff, but it's not too interesting. But, well, it kinda is, because someone tells her that she is a robot. Sharma says, first time experience follows Far Harbor DLC, but spoiler alert, she's not a robot. Though this, I will say this DLC does set up a whole bunch of questions, not so much about Kasumi, but about the sole survivor as to whether or not they're a synth. It's a really interesting little thing. Grandfather's note. My dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Granddad. Well, fortunately, I've done this before, and the picture, or, let's see. Picture frame. Examine, you find a key. There we go.
Now, let's see what's in that safe.
Raimi says every settlement has an arena, and I take the best fighter I have from each one and then make them go to Starlight City. I call mine. And then they fight for the Commonwealth Fighters title. I even do it with the robots I build. That is pretty neat. Yeah, unfortunately I haven't had enough resources and caps to really get things going as far as that goes. So I haven't been able to start with that yet. Omar says, who asks a question in their notes? That's a good question.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synths. Synthetic people. Made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So the daughter takes off by boat, but more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this Far Harbor. We need a way to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
What the hell, Nick? You're just sort of deciding to take a sit here.
Did you find anything?
Daughter of Ares, thanks for following. Alright, well, we'll just tell him about Far Harbor.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor?
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Group of synths, not yet. Daughter of Ares says, hello, you have an awesome voice, by the way. Thank you. I get that a lot at the work that I do, so it's one of the reasons why I've started streaming and all that. We're gonna lie.
Still looking.
Please, work quickly.
Or do I have to? Oh, I have to answer that, really?
Did you find anything?
Come on.
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Since they're still people, maybe she was confused. She was replaced.
That's how synths work, Mrs. Nakano. They replaced people. This could have happened recently.
I know my own daughter. She's not a synth.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. And here, the payment we discussed. I'll have something more when Kasumi is safely back home.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
And I have a few options to talk to the Railroad or the Brotherhood about the synth problem, but it's not in Kayla's nature to do that. Yes, she's going to help the Brotherhood eventually in the main quest line, but she's working for herself. Alright, and Pickle Mike says, Lord Jesus, you became black again. Did I? No, it's... No, nothing's happened. It just is my character's color. Because if she did, there'd be a difference between... Let's take off the chest piece there. There'd be a difference in the tone between the face and the rest of the body, but there isn't, so... Just, sometimes this character does appear to be a little bit darker in certain situations for whatever reason. Travel to Far Harbor. Beep, beep, beep. Nah, boats don't have a beep, 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 so... I will say I do kind of like the feeling that they give for this boat, the waviness of it. Because it does kind of really simulates being in a boat. Pickle Mike says go up to a light and check again. Maybe we'll find a light at Far Harbor eventually. Rami says just subbed, notification is on and like the video. Also posted a link to my Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat. Really? Wow. Thank you, Rami. I don't know why I didn't get a little pop-up notification on the stream, but I've noticed Streamlabs is sometimes weird about that. I think it's Streamlabs that does that notification. Yeah. OBS says Streamlabs alert box, so yeah. Streamlabs is weird sometimes. But thank you for the sub. And the sharing and the liking and all that too. Alright. You know what? This arrival does kind of remind me of when you arrive at, what is it, Raven Rock in Solstheim in Skyrim. It's a really mysterious sort of looking place. I'll level up, yay! Well, let's level up here. Alright, so I have two options here. I can do either Rifleman, which increases the damage, or I can do Sneak. Let's do Sneak for the time being, I think. Or, well, no, we'll do Rifleman. Double damage and ignoring more armor. Plus I can cripple limbs too. Rami says, I don't know either. Every sub I do, they never get the notification that I did during a stream. Huh.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
Don't interrogate me, Synth Refuge, looking for Kasumi. I think Kayla would be mean.
I didn't come all this way to be interrogated by the likes of you.
What?
I knew I should have wasted her.
Listen, stranger, if my tone is short, it's because of dealing with knuckleheads like Alan Lee. This is no interrogation. More like a welcome party. People don't come to Far Harbor unless they have a powerful good reason. It might be I can help.
Oh, I guess I do have to answer this. Well, we'll say we're looking for Kasumi.
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
At least we know she made it this far.
Damn it.
Uh-oh. And let's see, Pickle Mike said, check your skin now, maybe it will be fixed. Yeah, it's fine, it just...
Help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hall never lets us down. Now follow me!
Yeah, the skin is fine, because as you can see, you know, when we look at it, she doesn't have anything around her neck, because if it was messed up, it would be messed up on her neck, but just for whatever reason in certain lighting, she appears darker. Alright, what do we want to use for this?
You sure you saw something? This ain't a drill.
I don't have any grenades here, do I? No, of course not.
Eyes peeled, everyone. Open the gate. I've got wounded out here. Mariner, there's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming. On. Defend yourselves. Ready all. Fire at will.
Ooh, a legendary gulper. A couple legendary gulpers? And someone's messing up their grenades here. What are you doing jumping down there? You fool.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Oh, these things spit stuff. I forgot about that. Pickle Mike says, talking about walls, I'm trying to build a wall in Fallout. And gulpers have high radiation resistance, but low normal damage resistance. As well as energy resistance. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we were doing pretty good damage to them.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. For your help when we needed it. You deserve this.
Lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. People have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like. I'm
done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden a stranger with all this nonsense.
Let's see, the fog's worse, kill the Children of Adam. Well, we'll go back to business.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Okay. Oh, come on, look at her again. So if you were looking and paying attention to Nick's eyes there when Avery was talking, Nick was eyeing down, I think, to Avery's butt.
Thanks for the info.
Best
Look,
place to look
there
for
it goes.
Longfellow's at the bar.
His eyes are going down.
And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Alright, how much in the way of caps do we have? We have 1156. Let's see if we can actually get some guns here.
Alan?
Huh. mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight, our island, not yours.
Hey, buddy. I was just trying to help.
Charity makes you weak. Makes you need it more and more. Until you're starving from the lack of it. What happens next time when you ain't here, huh? Or the next? Either us harbormen survive on our own terms, or we take the long walk together. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here. Before the children of Adam or worse get you.
Pickle Mike says, what? He simulates blood going to his... I'm confused there.
Make it fast.
And Omar says, kill Alan, he's an ass. Certainly, I would like to. Unfortunately, he has a lot of ammo. And I kind of need the ammo. So, we're gonna have to let him live, unfortunately. Let's see now. So I have that. He does not sell energy rounds. Ugh. So we could do stuff for the revolver. What sort of weapons does he have? I may have brought the wrong... I may have brought the wrong weapons here. I do have a combat rifle, though. So buy the 40... Well, let's see. How much can we afford to buy here? I can buy 210. We'll buy 220. Oh, that's so expensive. Okay, next, Nick.
What do you need?
That's all.
Suit yourself. Here's what I've got.
Alright, let's switch out something here. So Nick has the regular combat rifle. In exchange, we'll give him the operator sniper rifle. We'll do that. Okay. So we have 296 45 rounds for our combat rifle here. Unfortunately, it's just a regular combat rifle, so that's gonna kind of suck. But once we set up a little place to do some crafting, hopefully we'll be able to upgrade it. Actually, there's really a lot of things that we have to craft when we're here. Because we're gonna need one of those radiation things, because we're gonna be dealing with a lot of radiation here. We're also gonna need crafting stations for weapons and that sort of thing, or at least to upgrade weapons. Pickle Mike says, "Don't tell me that YouTube blocked that message." No, I did see it.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Trust me. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia, but you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad, X, and the like, and then the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
Alright, so right next to Longfellow is an Islander's Almanac. Unlock point of interest map markers across the island. Oh, and let's also go back over here for a moment. Put the combat rifle into a little spot. Omar is going to be right back. He's off to get food. Although that makes me jealous because I am trying a diet again because I just did my little biometric screening for insurance through work today and my numbers were horrible.
We need to move through Old Mountain Trail. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks, fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Pickle Mike says, high ballistic damage weapons is best for Far Harbor. A lot of enemies have low ballistic damage resistance. Oh dear. No! One grenade took her out. I saw it, but it was too late. Okay. Upgrade or update the Far Harbor death. Well, yes, as you said there, Pickle Mike, counter time. Well, only one Far Harbor death so far this stream, and we're an hour in. We did just get to Far Harbor, but alright, grab the almanac.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
Heard there was a scuffle out there. I'm done with last fella.
Some parents are worried.
If someone's headed.
Trust me, I've done a whole...
Clever with words, are you? I could get you. Still won't be.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Alright, we're gonna try this again. Let's also get rid of our couple of effects that are going on here. There we go.
Here's some mitts. We're the only bar in town.
Come on, Longfellow. Oh, I hate this bug where you go to hit a door and then it gets weird whenever an NPC is going to use the door. It's always a little irritating. Pickle Mike says, well, gotta go, see ya. Oh, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. You're gonna miss all the fun of me dying 1,000 times here.
We need to move through the main drag. Old Mountain Trail is where we're. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks, fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use that Deadeye boosted Institute rifle, because I think that'll work pretty well against the trappers here. I would imagine the trappers have higher resistance to ballistic weapons than energy. Okay, 2 down. Not bad. Oh, we got one on the roof as well there. Oh, Nick, you're using all the ammo there that I gave you. Quit that, you. Where are you? Ah, come on. There we go. Took him down. He has a Defiant 10mm pistol. The final shot in the magazine deals twice the normal damage. I'll grab it if only just to sell it. Other than that, I don't really need anything else from him. Alright, we have a moment. Let's cook any of the stuff that we need to cook. And I think that is it.
I'd have to take care of a lot of it. Might just make a proper Far Harbor woman out of you.
He's a little creepy.
See the fog in your number. But you won't turn. There's something in your brain. Those rappers were mean to begin with.
Are there any over... Oh, there's a ghoul. Shotgun should work pretty well for him. Just gotta let him get close. Bam! Got him. Alright, he has a cunning, shadowed combat armor left arm. Nah, I'm not gonna get it. Alright, so we're starting our trek into the lovely sections of the island here. Got some wolves, I think? Yep. Omar, welcome back. Let's see. I did die to... I forgot, did you leave before or after I died to that, that grenade that hit me? Ooh, and a radiated fat man. There's 50 points additional radiation damage. I'm gonna grab it. I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna give it to Ada here. But at some point, it could come in handy. Alright, so these wolves have some meat on them, so you always want to grab that. I don't know where the other one went. But yeah, I died to a grenade. Well, that was a little frightening. Omar says, I left before you died. Sad face. If only I was there for your death to somehow joke about it. Well, yes, that's why the Far Harbor death counter has gone up to 1 so far.
Eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. There's someone or something else here.
A gulper. Oh, legendary gulper. Let's see. Pickle Mike said use ballistic, so we'll try using ballistic here. Oh no! What the hell was that? Look at us fly! Whee! Oh dear. Let's upgrade or update the counter again. Fun and excitement. I don't even know what happened there. He just ran right into us and then we went flying away. Alright, pick that up. Oh god. I thought I saved at some point after that, but apparently I didn't. So we gotta go back in, talk to old man Longfellow here.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
I'm blasted.
Some parents are worried about their...
Come on.
Trust me.
Clever with words. Still, none to read.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Alright, let's take a moment, get rid of our little things again. Alright, I just have to remember next time, or this time, that I need to save after that first attack of the trappers or whatever.
Mountain trail is what we're. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need.
Got one. Got two.
We ain't alone.
Alright, run up, run up, run up. We'll grab those rounds there. Don't need any of that. There we go. Alright, so we took that last time. We'll grab all of those. Oh no! Oh, almost got us. Oh, rad stack meat. Alright, let's cook up all our food here. Like we did last time. Rad scorpion meat, and then, okay. Now let's save this time. So that way we don't have to do all the dialogue crap with old man Longfellow here again, if we do die again. Yeah, I forgot he wants to talk. Because he's a lonely old man.
Deep fog has all manner of nasties. See, the fog can do a number of people. Trappers will need
Yeah, playing Far Harbor on PC is much better than the original PS4. For whatever reason, the original PS4 just like really lags down in Far Harbor. I think it is because of the fog, because the way that fog is rendered, it is quite a bit of work for like graphics and that sort of thing. Alright, are we getting our... Oh, there we go. Are we getting our irradiated fat man again? No, we don't anymore. Oh, Pickle Mike's going to be disappointed in me that we didn't get the irradiated fat man this time around.
They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know. Island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories.
Yes, yes. Longfellow. Said this all the last time we went through here. Also, I've noticed that the shadows here are a little weird. I don't know what it is, but there are some objects here that cast a shadow and then that shadow kind of like folds over. Oh, so we've traded out a legendary Gulper for a legendary Marlurk. Okay, be ready. Get the hell out of the way of that thing. Ada is very good at wiping it out. So this one has a cunning metal left arm. Fortunately, it's just a regular metal. It's not like a heavy one. Let's see. Where'd that Gulper go? We'll leave it be. I think it landed in the water, and I don't need any more radiation than I already have.
Good. Don't stray too far.
Come on, Longfellow. Gotcha. Now, for those who aren't aware of, the Far Harbor here is actually, if I recall correctly, an island that's like off the coast of Maine. So this is actually quite a ways north.
Stringing one more soul to the damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Shoot her already?
Go ahead and shoot her then.
She ain't worth wasting ammo on. Too bad I left my hunting knife at home.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's
I think that was actually our first encounter with the Child of Adam. Well, we did fight a couple back in the Commonwealth. They generally like to use their gamma guns and all that. Omar quotes, "I'm shielded with my faith and my bad haircuts." Well, the bad haircut is because she's losing her hair.
We've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside.
Oh, squeaky chair.
You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Maybe later.
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right, but I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
Alright, we get to go talk to the leader of Acadia here. And, yeah, Omar, the children of Adam pretty much doused themselves in radiation and all that to become closer to Atom and all that. So, they worship, like, radiation and nuclear bombs. Like in Fallout 3, for example, there was that priest in Megaton who worships the bomb and pretty much is ready for it to blow up.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you, as long as you welcome us.
It's Ultron!
Dude, drop the act. You brainwashed a young girl, and I'm here to bring her home.
Ah, you must mean Kasumi. Yes, I can understand why you would feel that way. Abandoning your entire life is a bold step. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own, and I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick, it can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
I know this joke. Two androids walk into a bar.
I'm afraid the punchline isn't going to be very funny. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
We'll talk later. Focus on Kasumi. We'll talk later.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
She's human, she's a synth, it doesn't matter. I think Kayla would be the type to say it doesn't matter. She's here to do her job.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
And with that one little mention, a whole score of YouTube videos were created talking about whether or not the sole survivor is a synth.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
You're treading on very personal territory. Back off.
Okay. You're not ready to have this conversation. Whatever you believe, we will accept you for who you are. Synth or human.
Dude, spare me the lecture.
Fine. But Acadia is still open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Kasumi is usually working down below, whenever you wish to see her. Did you need anything else before you go?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps I weren't in there a long time.
Well, interesting. There's Chase. She is a courser who eventually joined. Joined up with Dima's rebels and all of that. Or whatever he is. Omar says Dima gives me external crisis. Or existential crisis.
Maybe if I reroute the sensors?
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
You don't belong here, Kasumi. You have a home back in the Commonwealth.
You're from home? You came all this way from me?
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
You're not a synth. Or I don't care. Nah, Kayla would say I don't care. Especially at this point. She's getting fed up with all of this. She just wants the job done, especially because she's only being paid 300 caps.
Yeah, you can work that out with your parents. I'm taking you home.
No, you don't get it. I am not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You're confused. You're not a replacement. Do you have proof you're a synth?
Listen, do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
Well, try saying you're just confused, but I don't think she's gonna make it work.
Kasumi, I think you're just confused. Everyone has doubts about who they are sometimes. It's part of life.
But isn't the other part dealing with those doubts? Isn't that what I'm doing? I had questions. I came here for answers. Look, I'm not here to just blindly follow Acadia's ideals. If anything, I feel like the only one who knows there's something wrong here. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
We'll offer her some help here, I suppose.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
What is the big secret? We're gonna be sarcastic about this.
Sister, there's a lot of things on this island more important than you.
If you could just hold the jokes for a second. You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
I suppose we can offer our help here.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I'll try eavesdropping on the meeting.
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I'll see if I can find a way inside that room.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you found anything.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
'Cause yeah, my science is not good enough to break into a computer. So I think sneaking into a place could work for us. And Omar says, I want to be a synth if I get to be with Kasumi. But see, that's the great thing about synths. You can be with them even if you're human. And yes, synths do, I think, have all the functioning parts and all that. Alright, everyone get inside. You too, Ada. You too. And we'll hide and wait. Oh, we got Chase and Faraday in there. And Dima now.
To accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase.
She's not happy.
Yes.
And shut up, Ada. We're supposed to be hiding here.
You access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Well, that's not good. Something that Dima doesn't even know is there.
On this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find.
I agree, Nick. Alright, time to head back upstairs here. Oh, hold on. Oh, what's... Oh, I can't do Master Lock Start. Here's the stairs, okay. So we're gonna head back up. We're gonna sneak into Faraday's place and grab the code, or the program. And then we just gotta sneak out. Yeah, right now I'm not doing any of the stuff to help Faraday or whatever. To me, it's really not a major requirement, I guess. Yoink. Oh, I guess we gotta report back to Kasumi here. Let her know what's going on. For some reason. Omar says, well, I gotta go. See you, newbie. Don't die. Winky face. Alright, Omar. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Alright, Kasumi. We know what's up.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, Well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
If all I find in those memories is just 100 years worth of Dima staring at a wall, I'm gonna be really annoyed.
Well, if you did, that's almost good, right? That means they're harmless. Anyway, good luck.
Alright. Gradually making progress. But before we do that, I think, thinking about it, we're gonna head back and help out, like, the people back in Far Harbor. Reason for that is, in the process of helping them, we're eventually going to unlock a access to the marine armor and all that, which is going to be like really awesome. Because if I recall correctly, the marine armor is the best armor that's in the game, outside of power armor, that is. So. Only thing is, I just don't quite remember who has access to it, so we'll have to figure that out. Or who that you help gives you access to it, I guess. So let's save first. Then we'll be heading back into this mess. It is interesting that the fog condensers, which are used to pretty much, you know, take the fog away from certain areas, those are a project made by Dima. I wonder what purpose that was for. I think there's somewhere that you can actually find out the purpose that Dima did it, but I don't quite remember where. Alright, am I going the right way here? This way, okay. Because as tempting as it is to just jump off the cliff over there, I'm afraid doing that might get me injured or something, and then things will just go downhill. I will say Far Harbor is relatively quiet outside of the little chirping. At least in this area now. Alright, here's the thing I was kind of worried about, going down these hills. But it looks like we made it fine. I was paying attention to the super duper mart here and I wasn't really paying attention to where I was going. Let me actually go into that super duper mart. Chemistry station. Sleeping bag. Other than that, doesn't really look like we can go in there. Nope, it's all boarded up. Oh, that kind of sucks. I know the Super Duper Mart in Fallout 3 was like my main base for the longest time in that game. And it provides a pretty good base too, because there's lots of storage there. So you can always find a place to put stuff.
I have my hands full helping my people.
Avery.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you, if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
Just tell me the problem.
We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
Need tools or parts?
Am I gonna need any tools or parts if I have to make these repairs on my own?
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're gonna have to find him first.
And he's dead.
Alright, I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
Alright, so that's one person. The Mariner's the other one. She kind of reminds me of Thelma from Scooby-Doo.
Sure. She wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner, shipwright, handyman, the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Besides Captain Avery.
Town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. Huh. But there is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
She's offering more of a reward than I'm getting for doing the stuff for Kasumi. That's ridiculous.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagles Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna check this here. Okay. I didn't think I leveled up again, but I couldn't quite remember. Alright, the one last thing to talk to here is this crazy lady.
Hey there. You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
You think the island is a lie. You're completely crazy.
Oh, you think that now, but by the time you've heard my tale, you might not be so sure.
Oh, fine.
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich, but they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable.
I'm not the mysterious stranger.
The last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
I get it. I'm the stranger and you need my help. Fine. But you better make this worth my time.
Don't worry about that. One thing a Dalton's never been is poor. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there. Wait.
Yeah, you want us to go kill some ferals then. I was tired of listening to her. Hello there, Romeo. Welcome to the stream. So we've taken up all of the little side quests here that the wonderful people of Far Harbor have for us. Let's see, we have safe passage, hull breach, and that. Let's see, which is closest? So search for Howard Dunbar, that's the closest one. So let's save again. And then we'll go find Howard and his dead body that's over here. Maybe we will anyways, assuming there's nothing in our way. Okay. Oh dear. I do really love Ada with her little space blaster thing.
Looks like Howard didn't make it.
All
I'll have to
right.
repair the fog condensers myself.
One little fog condenser going here. Now, one kind of neat thing about the fog condensers is, at least the ones that are over in Longfellow's cabin, you can actually extract from them, if I recall correctly, I think you can extract oil from them. So that can definitely be pretty neat. Gives you a renewable source of oil. And I'm guessing that's it. Well, that was relatively simple there. Oh. I did just fix... Oh, there we go. Just needed to wait a moment. What just popped out? Oh, Mirelurk. Ooh. That was a little grim there. Alright. Not too bad. But we might as well go continue these missions out here. So, hull breach next. That one is definitely a bit further ways away. I think we'll stop off at Longfellow's cabin first, though. Gives us a location to sort of base ourselves off of. I'm hoping that we'll have enough resources to actually build like a... Oh, what's it called? A radio tower when we get there. But we'll find out. But yeah, if I can get a radio tower, that'll help us sort of keep things a little bit more under control by bringing in more settlers, that sort of thing. This thing, well, I think we just kind of go through here is the best option. Now, I will say I did always think it was kind of neat that there's this dead whale on the shore here, and then you have the dead dolphin things here too, and you can tell that they've been irradiated and mutated and all that. I've always enjoyed that about this DLC. Though I think they do, the irradiated or mutated dolphins do actually show up in Fallout 4's base game as well. Like there's some shorelines that you'll actually find those still, but the first time I ever really noticed them was in the Far Harbor DLC. Alright, we're at Longfellow's cabin. Can we use the workshop yet? Yes, we can. Okay, good. Now let's see. Can we build a generator? We cannot. We're missing copper, gears, and ceramic. Now we can try to look around and see if there's anything inside these places. Let's see. Can I build a resource thing here? I can. Okay. Let's do that. And put Longfellow to work on that. It's not perfect, but it should work. And if we go over here, you'll notice we have condensed fog. And if you look at condensed fog in your junk screen, it has 3 steel and 1 oil. So a renewable source of both steel and oil. It's overall not bad. Although I don't remember exactly how often they resupply themselves. No, carrying too much now. Fudge. Come on, you're almost there. Alright, drop this stuff off. Then we'll do that and those. Okay. I think that's it for all of the condensed fog things that are around here. At least the ones that I can see anyways. Still looking for gears, copper, that sort of thing. And ceramics. Oh, I didn't want to grab a pork and beans, but okay, whatever. I hope Longfellow doesn't mind too much that I'm clearing out his place here. Alright, can we build that generator now? No, we still need copper and gears. And even if I did that, I would still need aluminum and more copper for the, whatchamacallit? The tower, radio beacon. That's what I was trying to say. Alright folks, I think we're going to end it here for today. Oh, you cannot save here. Well, let's set up another, get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of this. Get rid of his plates here. Get rid of those. And let's put in another bed that we could use for ourselves here. There we go. Okay. So folks, we are going to end it here for today. Hope you enjoyed. Kind of an uneventful episode here. Because even though we did die a couple times, there was a lot of dialogue as we were getting introduced to everything going on in Far Harbor. If you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, so you stay notified on all of my streams and videos. And don't forget to leave a like, always helps out the channel. Where will we go next time? Well, we have a few of these little side quests that we need to do. Eventually, as we're doing these side quests, helping out the Mariner and that sort of thing, we'll unlock where the marine armor is, because that's located somewhere off the coast or something like that. And once we have that, we'll have a nice, like, defense against a lot of these guys. At least I think anyways. I haven't tried Far Harbor in survival mode, so we'll find out. Alright folks, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.